Alrighty, so with the Tower of Trial being completely revamped, and they're apparently going to make it to where once you finish these floors they don't reset, they're just going to be adding new floors to it over time. I figured it would be a pretty decent idea to just go ahead and do sort of like a series, I guess, where I'll just go over one individual floor at a time, and we'll kind of look at it and try to make sure that everything goes as smoothly as possible for you. So obviously, the big thing with this is that they have hidden abilities and stuff like that that you don't know what the actual gimmick is. On this first floor, it seems like the big gimmick is AoE is the big thing to go for. So if you have Sariel is a fantastic unit for this one. Lost Vein is obviously a really good one as well, so we're going to try to use Lost Vein and Sariel. Obviously, this isn't like a groundbreaking combination or anything like that. I'm sure there are other combinations of characters that you could use, but we're just going to go with the safe bet here and try this out. I do have Death Pierce in the back just to try to get a little bit more damage out. I may end up replacing him with like the Red Elizabeth, like the SR Elizabeth that gives you some HP back at the beginning of each of your turns, because obviously their CC is hidden, which means that they go first no matter what, pretty much either way. From my understanding, from what kind of info is already out there, it seems like you need to use an AoE skill at least once per turn, or else they're going to basically do some insane damage on you. I kind of want to test that, but at the same time, I'm not really sure if it's worth wasting a run. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't think it really took all that much stamina for us to do this, so I think we go for the AoE here, and then let's double upgrade on Sariel to get his AoE skill up as well. So good damage on the two side characters there. They regened quite a bit actually, so that's pretty interesting. I think if we can get Lost Vein's ult, it should be pretty easily like GG on that. Okay, so we can definitely get ult. I might not have a whole lot in hand. Let's try. Alright, let's try this. We're gonna move a Lost Vein card. I think we go for this guy. I'm not really sure if it matters which one we go for specifically. If the attack is greater than 1% max HP, when attacked, recovers 50% of the damage taken. Okay. If it's greater than 1% of the max HP, okay, that's really interesting. So we're going to hit him with that. That should get us Lost Vein's ultimate, and then we're going to AoE cleave. Hopefully that does pretty alright. A really good cleave. We got rid of the left monster there, so he's going to regen quite a bit. We've got Lost Vein's ult. We've got good cards in hand as well, so I think we're pretty much good to go on this one. So this one actually doesn't seem too hard, especially with this team comp. Just to kind of, I think we will try to throw this match away a little bit, which might end up biting me, just in case my RNG is really bad on the next couple of matches. But let me try and just use single targets only and see what happens if you don't use an AoE. So I'm literally doing like no damage with single target cards, which is really interesting. So that should mean, you can see that they activated uniques right there. Okay, and he's definitely doing a lot more damage now. Another bomb. Only 20k on Lost Vein there. That wasn't too bad. I think Melee is kind of the one that does a lot of damage. Yeah, so that was like 300k damage on just that one card. Very interesting. I don't know if we'll still be able to beat this or not, but we might as well try. So we'll try those two cards and see if we can still beat it. But you can kind of see that was a decent like gauge on what they're going to be doing to you if you're not AoE. So we didn't quite kill there. We regen to max. I don't know how much damage he's going to do. Not too bad, honestly. That wasn't awful. I almost wish he would have hit Lost Vein again to rank up cards again. But I think we're in the clear here. Let's try... God, look at all his merges. Good lord. Alright, let's see if this kills right here. Okay, so we're good. We ended up still beating it. I don't think there's any sort of like challenges or requirements or anything like this. As long as you beat it, you're good to go. You get the rewards and everything like that. So yeah, basically, you just want to make sure that you're using AoE skills every single turn, or else they're going to activate uniques and start absolutely destroying you. The Demon Meliodas right there is going to absolutely wreck you. So be very careful with that. AoE units are obviously the way to go. There's obviously, you don't have to use the team comp that I used, but I'm sure there's other AoE characters out there that you may have in your box if you don't have the certain ones that we used in today's video. So definitely try to do some experimenting around with it. This is supposed to be sort of like the way that they've revamped this, it's supposed to be like trial and error, sort of like, you know, working on trying to find the kind of characters and team that you could beat this with, because you're not supposed to know what the uniques are. But people have kind of already experimented a little bit with it on JP and stuff, because they've had this Tower of Trials for a little bit already. So we basically already know what the first couple of floors are going to be like. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. That's floor 1. Feel free to check back. I'm going to make sure that I can try to get all of these floors done somewhat relative to around the time that they get released. So if you need help on another floor or anything like that, check back. I might already have a video done on it. But anyways, that's basically it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.